Last but not least, we kept this amazing woman as the last speaker because she has a powerful, compelling message. When I read her profile, I was so impressed because she's done across the board. She's helped conservation, women in Cambodia. She started her own foundations. She's a former board member of many organizations to empower women. She's part of the Singapore Women's Council, and she's the chairman of the International Federation of Women Entrepreneurs. Anne, can you please come forward? Now, big hand for Anne. She looks like 30, but she's the only person in the room older than me, okay? And why? Probably she sleeps on an Energia pillow. So Anne, we're not, yes. First I want to say, you are my icon because I'm very involved in women's issues and I really believe that you're doing some amazing work.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all of you for coming over here. I know Veron, when she first started, she was actually a nurse, am I right? And she gave her time off, just, it's time for me to move on. She started a business. I never forgot, I went and visited her at the Chinatown. I was very convinced with what she has, her products and all that. I have even introduced some Cambodian friends to meet up with her because my friends was trying to conceive. Oh, I didn't see you there. She was trying to conceive and she had a couple of miscarriages. So I said, why don't you speak to Veron and see what she can do? By beyond, she now has a twin, boy and a girl. And she was so happy. So she bought the whole, it is very expensive, but she says it's totally worth it. Because you cannot buy children. And a child of your own, that's a miracle, she said that. And she kept asking me to tell her, Veron, thank you very much for that and for giving her a chance. And her husband is also very helpful with the bed set that she has. Thank you very much. Now, I know, do you know where you are? Do you know where this area is? Tai Seng. Anybody heard of Lorong Tai Seng? You know where's Lorong Tai Seng? Tai Seng very famous for the gangsters, right? Unfortunately, that was the trademark of Tai Seng, and my grandfather and my father actually started the Tai Seng community place over here. So Lorong Tai Seng was actually named after my father's or my grandfather's Tai Seng rubber factory and Tai Seng market. So when she told me that it's going to be, oh, I said, it's great, because we just launched my Tai Seng book at DHL office, and ESM, Mr. ESM Goh Chok Tong came and was very gracious to launch the book for us. This is about heritage. We need a journey. Life is all about a journey. Today, I'm going to speak a little bit about, oh, where is the other one? All right. This one, right? Up. This one. All right. We say, what makes women entrepreneurs tick? What is it that makes us tick? I have in business. I will tell you my stories a little bit. This networking here is about building an opportunity for you to increase your income. Am I right? Everyone wants extra money. Who doesn't want extra money? Instead of a packet of rice, a chicken rice for $2.50, maybe I would like to have a $5 chicken rice, an extra drumstick, goi tui. Correct? So this is what entrepreneurship empowers you to do, to have the leverage of having the extra income. Also, we talk about why women entrepreneurs are able to lead changes. And also, we are very innovative. Do you know that we are very innovative? We can think always to make us become more efficient, to make us having that leverage of having to have the additional time and the additional money. Sorry, up, down. I don't know whether you know this lady, Martha Stewart. She's just an ordinary homemaker. She was. She was very frustrated because she started a family and she couldn't. She's an American. She couldn't find something that she wanted for her own babies. So in her home kitchen, she started a small little business, making jam, making organic food for the babies. Today, she is, I don't know, maybe you can Google her. She is multi-billionaire. And from a homemaker, because she was frustrated, she thinks that she can make the change, and she was very innovative. She started small, and in America, in fact, in Singapore, she's known all over the places. So if she can do it, and she doesn't have much education either. Yeah, we need to have the education because education gives us the foundations of knowledge. Without the knowledge, we cannot grow. And that's how powerful women can be if we choose to be. The only thing is that we say, why? Why is that hindering us from wanting to grow? I term it like this whole world is my oyster. Why is it called my oyster? Olua. The best olua. The best olua. I just had an olua yesterday. For the last 15 years, I couldn't find a good olua. But to get the right olua is something that you actually cherish as well. Now, I won't say very much about me, but I just start my little journey for you. My parents, my brother, my father, my grandfather, my uncles are all entrepreneurs. So I asked them, why only men can become entrepreneurs? Why women cannot become entrepreneurs? Ning zabo nang ke kitchen lo ho la, zhi dang ma mi kya ko nang jia lo ho la. That's what expectations are. Is that true or not? No, right? But that is the old ideas that women are to stay behind, which is right. We can, but we are very good at multitasking. And the men around here, I'm sure you will say that, yeah, my wife is very good. She can also save some market money. Correct? You have your income. But that is what we call entrepreneurship. Making money works and stretch the money. It's not necessary that having to have the money to be by Martha Stewart. Making money is making money. That is entrepreneurship. We have an entrepreneurship for the longest time. As a child, we go to school and we start to trade. Hey, I don't like this one. Can you trade with me? We start to trade. And trading is entrepreneurship. But how do you go beyond that? Now with Google and all that, you can make yourself even better. Then we ask ourselves, why do I need to be an entrepreneur? There are many reasons. For me, I would say that as far as we are concerned, whether man or woman, but men, you have got no hindrance because your commitments, as history would have gone in, historically, man goes out to hunt, right? Woman stays behind and cook. Take care of your children, take care of the house. But no longer are the days whereby, oh, my husband come back, I have to give up all my kitchen work, let him sit down and bring slippers for him, bring him a pail of water to wash his face. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that, men, now if you want to have your slippers, please go and get your own slippers. Because time has changed. Women are a little bit more educated because we have to maximize our time. So no longer are the days whereby the men, unfortunately, do not find their slippers. Where are my slippers? But women are very organized, correct? You know where to put your slippers. All right, you want your slippers, go and get your slippers. You want to wash your face, go to the bathroom. Towels are there nice and clean. We are very, very efficient. But what is it that makes us sometimes like, Wow, can I do it or not? Can I be entrepreneur or not? Do you think we can or not? Of course we can, but there are certain fear, like what the last speaker, what's his name, Herman was saying about fear. That is a fact, because we are a bit insecure, because we have not stepped out of the world, of my oysters yet, because we fear. Hey, can I do or not? Maybe cannot leh. But if you don't try it slowly, and it will happen. Like Veron has done, she tried. She was a nurse. She was never an entrepreneur. But what makes her do it? What we call, like for instance, why did I start it? Now about my story. I'm an accountant by profession. I draw a very high salary during the 70s. So much so that I even got a car and a driver in the 70s. For a woman to be a high flyer, traveling around to Jakarta, Indonesia in the 70s, to Hong Kong, to register a company, because a company wants to register and register branches. To have that courage, to be able to move out and started multinational companies for a company at my young age before I got married. It's something quite incredible. But I gave up the corporate world and I started my business. So we asked ourselves, why? My mom says, are you sure you want to give up your job? I was one of the highest paid in the company with cars and drivers because I couldn't drive. Why you want to do that? I said, Mom, I just got married. My baby is only 1.5 years old. How can I multitask if I have to fly around? And if I have to work late? So I decided to give up my job. I had some savings, thank goodness for that. I bought a house, able to have, because I couldn't even have an opportunity to buy an HDB flat. That's how high flyer I am. And yet I gave all that up and started my own business. Instead of traveling on business class, first class, I have to, when you start your own business, travel on economy. Those days, there were no budget airlines. Start and stays in small 3 stars, 4 stars hotel, because it's all the saving. But this is what like Martha Stewart did. We started our need to improve on ourselves, improve on our income because of family background. I need to support my children, and then later on had another girl. And this is how life is. You have to take the first step out. Then he says, what happens if I fail? It's okay. Life is about a journey. We say that life is a journey. Life is a journey. If you don't start now, try it small. With this opportunity that Veron has started for you, when she told me that she's starting this women's club, I really encourage her to do it because we need the platform. You cannot do business in your bedroom. Yeah, now you can. Now you can with the online. Although you say you can, but actually you do need to go out to source your information, source your materials, source your products. So you still need to get out of your bedroom. Okay, so platforms like what she has created is fantastic. So what I'm saying is that try it out, try with a small platform, and this is how you can grow. Okay, do it small. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it doesn't matter. One day you make $100. $100 making is $100 making. Try and then be smart. What I've done is over the years, I've started from a fashion house. I was in fashion house. I was very gang-ho. I went to Paris, headed my own runway, because to me, because of my what we call my level of income, I need to be able to make a month at that time $30,000. If not, I must just as well work. So my value is that I must do that much. Otherwise, it doesn't justify my cost of doing it. But for all of us over here, we start small. So my income at the time was very small, but it grew. I made my first million before I reached 30 years old. And all through hard work. I bought my first landed house when I was 23 years old. This is all determination. Put aside some money. But women, ladies, try to be a bit more, not to say smarter, try to have a little bit more confidence. Whatever income that you have, whether from market money, small little income, I'm sure your husband will support you. Keep some money aside. Because you never know when is a raining day. You never know whether your husband, who is the breadwinner, is going to one day not be with you, physically or emotionally. So women, ladies, please, my only advice to you, like what Veron has started this platform, like what I've done, I'll share with you. Please set aside some money on your own for raining days. If you want, you can share that with your husband. It's all right. Share that with your children. It's all right. Like my mom, when my father had all those businesses, and during the war, the business failed because of the war. She has no money. We have got 15 siblings. I'm number 15. 15 children, all the brothers and sisters and all that. And we're all very tiny. My father became paralyzed. There was no income. There was some small income, but not enough. She had to pawn. She is a nonia, so she has all this baju korong jewelries. She has to pawn them. And each time when I see her pawning it, I could see tears in her eyes. But what choice that she has? But she says she's smart enough to keep that jewelry with her. And she's able to maintain it until now. We're all very successful and doing very well. This is what it is. So now what I'm doing is that I'm giving back to the society. I have started the International Federation's Women of Chamber of Commerce, where we have 16 million members. Veron is one of our member because we have 19 countries globally. What is more important about growing in your business is you must have the network. You cannot grow without a network. Whether it's your neighbor or your friend, you must have your network. Start small and start building your confidence. And then later on you grow. From Singapore, from your neighborhood, then you grow out. Go to Orchard Road to meet another meetings. Go out, go out. Go beyond Singapore, what we call globalizations. If you do not feel uncomfortable, if you're uncomfortable doing it, that's fine. But you can always get your children involved, get your husbands involved, get your brothers and sisters involved in it. Okay? There's nothing setback about doing a decent business as long as you don't con people. I have, over the last few years, the organization has approached me to say that, Anne, can you help me? Because there are 150 of us who are conned by this PR Englishman, Singapore PR Englishman. I don't know if you have read the newspapers. I managed to get back for 150 members, $1.5 million for all of them, because they pay, each of them pays $36 for membership. And it's life membership. And what do we get? So of course we try to do it. So you have got people like Veron who's going to help you. Make sure that if you have any problem, come and seek up with her. Come and seek up with you, and we can all help you around as well. Okay? So this is what IWFCI is. We also have a business incubation program. If you want to start a business and not sure, come to us and we have a little program which is available for you. And these are all my social work. Because my business is now growing, I don't need to. So I'm spending a lot more time. This is talking about networking globally. We go around, we're having sharing of information, sharing of networks, growing your business in India, Australia, and all these places. And last but not least, again, this is what I give back to the society. This is a little video. If the sound is in,
has turned 65.
I will continue to do it.
And she's not slowing down.
This is the situation it is, and that's for real.
There's too much to do.
300-400 families, they all need help as well.
Raising hope and a kampong spirit for the urban destitute of Cambodia. New life on the land with a Singaporean abroad. Monday at these times on Channel News Asia.
So this is what I do about giving back. Life is a journey. We have different phases of our life. So this is now my journey. And I've done the book, I've done this, whatever I'm doing now, and I'm glad I can, and very glad that I get to know Veron.
Thank you. Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much.